In this Naraka guide, I will teach you 3 advanced movement techniques to help you escape or chase enemies. The first technique is the Roofslide Scalerush. To perform it, you hold C to slide while running. Right before the edge of the roof, you let go of the C key and press S and C again. Then you left click. This will make you slide over the edge of the roof, hang on to it and scale rush. It also works with rock ledges or similar terrain, anything that you can slide down and hang from. If you can perform it consistently, the Roofslide Scalerush is very practical to escape or chase enemies. It lets you scale rush in situations where other players cannot, so you can widen or narrow the distance between you and your enemy or flee in an unexpected angle. I still consider this an experimental technique, since it requires precise inputs and I don't know how consistent it can get. The Roofslide Scalerush was originally presented by the Chinese player whose name translates to "There are enemies beyond the sea" on Bilibili. While it is technically publicly available information in China, I think very few people in the West know about it. Big thanks to 91 who shared and explained the original video via Discord. The second technique is the tree loss break that I first learned from Yak. You jump or slide jump to hang onto a tree and use tree LMB to climb it. Then you hold shift and A or D to sideways hold dodge in the air. Then you do a running horizontal attack to put the tree between you and an enemy that's chasing you. You can now grapple away and won't be interrupted because the tree prevents the enemy behind you from grappling you. You can use this while you're running away from an enemy in an area that has large trees or large round columns and you want to break line of sight to grapple away. This technique is practical when you have a melee weapon with a long range running left click, such as longsword. However, you can also modify it, for example with a focus attack in the air. The third technique is the C Tapdodge. You press C to fall faster and then press shift and A, B or S to Tapdodge sideways or backwards. A forward Tapdodge with W will not work, so make sure you're facing a good angle before you even press C. If your character is doing a Tapdodge instead of a roll, you're doing it correctly. This technique is useful if you want to quickly build a vertical and horizontal distance to your enemy. Enemies who don't know about this will forget to press C and fall too slowly, or perform a slow roll instead of a fast Tapdodge. So this is one extra tool to help you break the line of sight and escape in bad situations. If you accidentally jump against certain ults, such as Takeda V2, Monk grabs or Yodel slashes, the C Tapdodge can still save you in some situations. You can of course add more dodges at the end if one is not enough. You can see a lot of experienced players use C Tapdodge quite frequently, but I feel like many beginners don't know about it. This concludes the 3 advanced movement techniques. Which one of them is your favorite? And if you practice the Roofslide Scalerush, tell us in the comments how consistent it is for you. Thank you for watching and see you next time.